All right, welcome back everyone. We are on the funnel dashboard here for our first funnel. So you might be feeling a little bit overwhelmed, but don't worry. It's all pretty simple once you get the hang of it. So up here at the top, you see different links. This is your copy URL of your funnel to your clipboard. You can visit the funnel URL so you can give a quick preview of what that's going to look like every time you make changes. So you can see that there. Go back. You can see your different stats for this funnel. So we'll go overview that. So since we're selling things in this product or in this funnel, you can see earnings per click, gross earnings, average cart value. You can filter based on the dates, and then you can see each step of your funnel, how many page views you're getting, how many people are opted in, how many people are buying, and those earnings broken down there as well. Go over to the contacts tab. You can see anyone that's bought or opted into the funnel, and then you can sort by 30 days, all time, whatever you want. You can also download these contacts. Once you get contact, you'll also be able to click directly on the contact information to learn more about that contact. Over here on the sales tab, this will show all sales purchased. So say first we have an opt-in page, we're just collecting email, and then we're setting sales. It will only show sales on the sales page, if that makes sense. Contacts will show any opt-ins as well. So over here on the sales, same thing, we'll see contact information. Status basically just means if it's paid or failed, and then the transaction ID so we can look it up in our payment gateway. As we come over here, and actually let's go up to settings first. Now this is the funnel settings. So there's a lot that goes into the funnel settings, but if you just take it easy, it's pretty easy to understand. So up here you have the name of your funnel. So this is how you can change it. So we want to make it a little bit easier to understand. So we're going to call it our test ecom funnel, our test e-commerce funnel. You can give it a group tag. I just want it to be blank. So it's going to be ungrouped. Here's where you can add a custom domain. You can follow along with adding the domain through the steps here. I also will have another lesson that talks about setting up a custom domain and how to go about doing that. But this is where you're going to actually assign your funnel to your custom domain once you have one. Path to the funnel starting page, this really isn't too important, so you don't have to worry about that. Your SMTP configuration is when you're going to set up how you're going to send emails through this funnel and that are associated with contacts through this funnel. We don't have any SMTP set up yet. That will be covered in a different lesson, but this is how you do it inside of the funnel settings. Scroll down here. This is the favicon URL. So this is what shows up at the browser tab. That little image up in the tab of your browser, that's what shows up. By default, it's going to be the ClickFunnels logo, but you can add your own favicon image here. If you go to the ClickFunnels help page and search for favicon, you'll be able to see how to actually upload that. It has to be a certain image size, and you have to link to it there. Right here you can see where you can add all your head tracking code, body tracking code. So this is perfect for if you're Facebook retargeting pixels or any other custom code that needs to go inside of the funnel. That's all done right here under the funnel settings. Now share this funnel URL. This is where you can share this funnel with any other ClickFunnels user or non-ClickFunnels user and give them an exact replica of your funnel, but inside their own account. So what's cool about this is you can share it with other members. So say you want to build a funnel for someone and charge them money for it, doing so. You can build it in your own account first, and once it's done, you can just give them this link, and that will automatically import into their own ClickFunnels account. What's also cool about this is maybe you're sharing it with someone that doesn't have a ClickFunnels account yet. If you give them this link and they go to import it into their account, what's going to happen is it's going to ask them to create a ClickFunnels account first before they can import it, right? What's cool about that is this link is already coded with your affiliate ID. I mentioned signing up for the affiliate program earlier. This is already an affiliate link by itself. So if someone signs up for ClickFunnels through your share funnel link, that's a referral for you. So you're going to get credit for that, plus you're going to give them this funnel. So as we continue scrolling down here, this is where you would set up your Stripe payment integration. Right now, we do not have any payment integration set up, so that's why it is blank, but you'll be able to turn on test mode to test your sales funnel and all sorts of things there. Zapier, you can set up different automations. So Zapier is really awesome, guys. You can connect ClickFunnels with a ton of different things to make your life easier, to make your business run smoother. Automation is great, so definitely take a look at Zapier stuff. webhooks, if you have any custom API stuff or custom work that you need to include, or maybe you're using a third-party app that doesn't integrate specifically with ClickFunnels, but they have a webhook that'll work, you can do that right here inside of your funnel settings under Manage Your Funnel Webhooks. And then third-party membership access. So if you're not using like a payment integration such as Stripe, maybe you're using ClickBank or Warrior Plus, you can add that information in right here. And then of course, the save button's kind of in a bad place. It's all the way at the bottom. So any settings that you change, anything that you add up here or make changes of, you have to scroll all the way to the bottom and hit Save and Update Settings. On the left-hand side, you'll see where you can archive or delete a funnel. So you can't permanently delete a funnel, but you can archive it. So if you're worried about being over your funnel limit, on the $97 a month plan, you have a 20 funnel limit. If you get over 20 funnels and you want to delete or archive a funnel, you can just go into the funnel settings and hit Archive Funnel. This will not count against your funnel limit. You can also view archive funnel steps. What that means is if you go up here, if you remove one of these funnel steps, maybe you don't want one of these, maybe you do not want a downsell page, you can remove that. What will happen is it'll show up in here and you can restore it if you need to. So if you accidentally delete a page, you can just go ahead and restore it, no problem. So then again, after any changes, just hit Save and Update Settings. And that is the basics of the funnel dashboard. I will see you guys in the next module.